Hello everyone, Littlefoot Smith here. It's almost 11 o'clock, recording it a bit late, but I'll explain in my Sunday video why I'm recording late today. So, Encyclopedia Dramatica article reading time. Kanye West, the absolute fucking lunatic. He was banned by Twitter, finally. I have no idea what's going on in his head, so let's read. Kanye West, aka Yeezy, Yee, or whatever he's currently calling himself, is a Zionist rapper, designer, self-diagnosed bipolar attention whore, and an actual 2024 US president candidate. I really hope not. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, and raised in Chicago, that's why he's mentally ill, on the playground where he spent most of his younger days. Seriously though, West was raised in Chicago and grew up around gangsters and players. We don't have much to say about his young adulthood years since that's boring shit, lol. Kanye West has been at the forefront of much in real life internet drama, and as a result, we here at Encyclopedia Dramatica are humbly taking the vital public service of explaining his discovery, musical career, and political life to plebeians such as yourself. Jesus rose again. Musical career. So flash forward from West's youth all the way up to the year 2000. It was the dawn of the new millennium. I can never say that word. For some reason I can't say that word properly. Never could. And it's beginning of an endless age of shitty mass-produced pop music. Yeah, it's true. Have you noticed that? All pop music has got really shitty after the 2000s. Kanye West begins producing music / recordings for musicians on the rap label Rockefeller Records, notably Jay-Z and Ludacris. West next decides that he wants to make his own music, but was turned down by everyone at Rockefeller's because he does not fit the image of a gangster rapper. Upset, West attempts suicide by crashing his car and nearly dies. Not wanting the poor guy to kill himself, Jay-Z finally gives him permission to make his own album. Technically, it's called LP Guys. And so, The College Dropout is released in 2004, later followed by Late Registration in 2005 and Graduation in 2007. Sticking with the college themes right there. Forming a trilogy, these 3 hip-hop albums feature some of West's most accessible music, as well as singles Jesus Walks, Gold Digger, and one song he has been made ripping off Daft Punk. 808s and Heartbreak is released. Oh, it's 808s. Okay, is released in 2008 and is notable for being the only Kanye West album to feature no explicit lyrics whatsoever. Well, it was up until 2019, Jesus' King album, and for its extensive usage of auto-tune. A lot of fucking singer-songwriters do that, lazy cunts. Though to be fair, West used auto-tune on the songs because his jaw was broken during the recording sessions for the album. Who beat him up? And then it all goes downhill. West goes on MTV VMAs and tells Taylor Swift to her face that she shouldn't have won her award. He later follows this up with a random Twitter beefs between him and South Park creators after being outed as a alpha of fish sticks said on the show. Oh, Siri actually took notice of that. Okay, that was actually quite funny. That was a good episode, to be fair. West even got called out by then President Obama, who called West a jackass. West, however, did not to be discouraged from producing art, locked himself in the cabin in Hawaii. In other words, running away from his fears. Secluded himself from the outside world and came back with ideas for his much praised 2010 album My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. The album was followed up with 2013's Yeats's album, an industrial style hip hop album. The album cover for Yeats's was literally a coverless audio CD, like them old pirated discs you can get. Case with some red tape on the side of the case. No, seriously, that was the art hit that he self-proclaimed. Closest thing to Einstein. You're not closest thing to Einstein. You're a fucking moron. Came up for this album. Cover art for Yeats's quickly became a meme, and for many custom cover artwork made based on it, and it became a trend that many recording artists follows for years to come. The life of Pablo followed Yeats's album. This album releases were constantly postponed, renamed and remixed before it finally arrived on the scene in 2016. The drama surrounded the release of Life of Pablo, as it was an online only release. What do? Put it on Spotify or something? I don't know, was Spotify around in 2016? I don't know. And it was exclusively to Jay-Z's lossless music streaming site Tidal. Okay, so it wasn't on Spotify. More internet or more e-drama ensued as West pulled the album several times after the official release date to remix, remove and add tracks to the album. Truly a living work of art. Was followed by, in 2018, Ye album, which was so short in duration it puts the black man to shame. 2019 began a shift in West's musical themes towards Christianity themes. As he went on full-on religious, he founded a gospel group called Sunday Service and began holding regular services across the country, and then released a new album, Jesus is King, Time Will Tell If This Lasts. Donda was released after a shitload of delays, in the middle of the streaming battle with Drake, who beat him to a diss track with Trippy Red Song. This made Kanye butthurt, and Ye leaked his home. Ye actually just showed the home of Drake that anyone could look up with a quick Google search. Donda 2 was the newest album as far as 2022. Oh, that hurt. And surprisingly, Kanye didn't delay the release date. He released an unfinished, half-assed album on the day that he promised, and is going to update and finish this album in the future. The album is now only available on the Stem player, but in reality, anyone can download it from file sharing sites. Kanye also mad at some random comedian for banging his ex-wife, so he could make a diss track about it. Thanks to Z and Stains and his Stains constantly harassing him until he got mentally sick, his ex-wife broke up with him. Ye is currently looking forward to reunite with her and to take his kids back. We off the grid Donta 2 is mid. And yes, he probably is still refusing to take his much needed bipolar pills. Kanye and politics. Got a quote here. If my grandfather was here right now, he would not let me down. I don't know if I'm fitting to lose after this. It doesn't matter though, 'cause it ain't about me. It's about ideas, bro. New ideas. People with ideas. People who believe in truth. And yes, as you probably have guessed by this moment, I've decided in 2020 to run as president. We all know how bad that went for him. West at the 2015 MTV VMAs announcing his plans for a political career, and it all went downhill from there. Kanye West has been long outspoken, and politics is no exception. West, however, has gone from letting folks know George Bush doesn't care about black people in 2004. I actually remember that. To pursuing the American presidency in USA's 2020 and 2024 elections. Blacks are 90% Democrats, and that sounds like control to me. And that was Kanye West in early 2019, dropping street knowledge on his Twitter audience. Well, since Twitter will believe anything. Mr. West has planned to IRL troll politics by seriously running as pres of the 2020 of the USA in 2020. Update: he gave up on Donald and is running in that nutty year that is 2020 after all. 2020 presidential run. Up until mid 2020, West was a known Trumper, having even met several times with USA President Donald Trump from 2016 to 2018. As of current times, West no longer wears the fabled red cap of the Trumpers, while still claiming Trump was the closest president in years to allowing God to be still part of the conversation. On the 4th of July, the year of our Lord 2020, Kanye West shocked the political landscape, at least as much as one could after 2016, with a big girthy announcement. West has decided to run 2020 after all against creepy Uncle Joe Biden and incompetent USA trolling chief LaDonald. His new political party, the Birthday Party, fronted by Mr. West, his Wyoming pastor, and no one else, was also announced. That is one shitty cabinet, by the way. It's like two people. While most of the world had laughed the campaign off as a stupid joke, Kanye seemed to be taking it very seriously. If he wins, though, it will be the biggest political troll since 4chan and Pepe the Frog memes catapulted a reality TV star on the internet / Twitter troll named Donald Trump to the White House in 2016. That's highly unlikely though, since he's missing the filling deadlines to be included on a number of state ballots as a independent candidate. Kanye doesn't care about black people. The great year of 2022, ye may God bless him, has been a busy year recording Donta Free and leading the White Lives Matter movement. This has culminated in the baby mama of the beloved porn star, opioid enthusiast and African American icon George Floyd, filing a $250 million lawsuit for saying that perhaps massive amounts of fentanyl in the system contributed to his death. Well, that was one of the contributions as well. The knee on the neck didn't help matters. Kanye is a Zionist shill. In October 2022, he appeared on Fox News' Tucker Carlson show and expressed his support to the world's favourite group of people, the Jews. He said that Planned Parenthood was founded by an eugenicist and KKK to control the Jew population, and I prefer my kids' new Hanukkah than Kwanzaa. at least it will come with some financial engineering. Thus, the floodgates were opened and the anti-Semitics caused the following: closure of bank accounts dropped by a lawyer, banning from Twitter and Instagram, cancellation of upcoming concerts, loss of glue golds caused by basically every brand cutting ties with them. On December 1st, 2022, this is like a few days ago, Kanye appeared on the Alex Jones live show where he went full Zionist mode and declared his love and obedience towards the Jewish people. He made statements like, "I love Jews, I love Jewish people, I love Zionist, Milo is Jewish, I love Milo," that if he loses his presidential campaign, the political leaders will be held to Christian values, not Zionist values, and this is the worst thing that could happen. That Zionists will never at fault, because it's Satan that gets inside Zionists and makes them do bad things. He also said he liked Hitler and the Nazis, saying that they created technology that Jews use, and that Satan was one killing the Jews. The aftermath of this statement was another backlash from the anti-Semitics that ended in Elon Musk suspending Kanye's Twitter account. That is funny. I mean, technically, like, it is a fun fact. Volkswagen was made by Hitler and the Jews to sell more cars to the Jews. So technically, if you own a Volkswagen, no, it wasn't. It was like Nazis. Yeah, it's a Nazi mobile, not the Jews. He was killing the Jews. It got that opposite way round. So if you own a Volkswagen, you're technically a Nazi or a Nazi supporter. So yeah, get rid of your Volkswagens quick. Gallery. So we've got some pictures here. We're not going to bother with that. See, also, because my caps lock is loud, George Bush doesn't care about black people. Hunter Fife, I'm going to let you finish. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Nigger Jack, Twitter, Kanye West, 2020 presidential elections. Other possible West family members: Adam West, Roy West. Kanye West is a part of a series on rap and hip hop. Kanye West is a part of a series on politics. Kanye West is a part of a series on independent culture. Kanye West is a part of a series relating to topics related to black people, and he's a part of a series on Jews too. So yeah, that was that was an interesting read. I hope you enjoyed this little reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also up there somewhere on the side is my links if you want to support the channel. I will see you guys next time.